How to cook a steak. Cooking a steak is one of those deceptively simple tasks that becomes deeply satisfying once you understand the rhythm of heat, timing, and patience. A great steak isn't about complicated tricks. It's about respecting the meat, controlling temperature, and letting each step do its quiet work. Choosing the steak. A good result starts with a good cut. Look for thickness, about 1 to 1.5 inches. Thin steaks overcook too fast. Marbling, those little white streaks of fat melt during cooking and create flavor. Reliable cuts. Ribeye for richness, New York strip for balance, filet mignon for tenderness, sirloin for value. Let the steak sit at room temperature for about 20 to 30 minutes before cooking. Cold meat in a hot pan cooks unevenly. Seasoning. Steak doesn't need much. Pat it dry so it can brown properly. Season generously with salt and black pepper on both sides. If you want, add a light coat of neutral oil to help the crust form. The goal is a dry surface and bold seasoning. The pan and the heat. A heavy pan, especially cast iron, makes all the difference. It holds heat, which is essential for a proper sear. Heat the pan over medium-high until it's very hot. Add a small amount of high smoke point oil. When the oil shimmers, the pan is ready. Searing the steak. This is where the magic happens. 1. Lay the steak in the pan away from you to avoid splatter. 2. Don't touch it. Let it sear undisturbed for a few minutes. A crust forms only when the surface stays in contact with the pan. 3. Flip once. When the first side is deeply browned, turn it over. 4. Add flavor. A tablespoon of butter, a smashed garlic clove, and a sprig of thyme or rosemary. Tilt the pan and spoon the melted butter over the steak. Doneness guide. Use touch or a thermometer, whichever you prefer. A rare, warm red center. Medium rare, warm pink center. Medium, firming up, still juicy. Medium well, mostly firm. Well done, fully firm, little pink. If using a thermometer, remove the steak a few degrees before your target. It continues cooking as it rests. Resting. This step is non-negotiable. Transfer the steak to a plate or board. Let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes. Resting allows the juices to redistribute instead of spilling out when sliced. Serving. Slice against the grain for tenderness. Finish with a pinch of flaky salt if you like. Pair with roasted vegetables, potatoes, or simply enjoy it on its own.